Y'all, I just need to vent. I just don't know what else to do. I just need to vent. I just need to vent. I really just don't know. I just don't know. So y'all, we started potty training Joey a week ago. I'm ready to give up. I'm just ready to give up. I just don't know what else to do. I just don't know what else to do. Like, I just want to give up. And I'm like, okay, well, if I get up, what am I going to do? Am I going to send him to assisted living facility? I mean, are we going to move him to a nursing home? Like, what am I going to do? So it's like, I can't even give up if I even want to. I just don't understand. Like, let me just start. Okay. So the other morning, Joey wakes up and he comes in my bed. He gets up early, so sometimes I'm not up when he's up. So he comes in my bed and, you know, sometimes he may go to sleep, sometimes he may stare out the window, whatever, just, you know, whatever. So this boy starts passing gas. So he passes gas and then I'm like, oh, Father, just help me, Father. And then he stands up. He stands up and starts pushing. Like straining, like he's in a childbirthing class. So he stands up and hit one of these. And I'm like, so I get up, I take him to the bathroom, and I take his pamper off. Y'all, the turd is hanging halfway out. So I'm in a balancing act, trying to get the boy from where he's standing onto the toilet with the turd hanging out and trying not to let the turd hit the floor before. And we have the little potty thing that you put on the toilet. I like that better than the actual pot. So I put him on the little potty seat, and then thankfully I did enough balancing that when he got on the toilet, the turd said bloop. He starts cheering. He goes, Joey, Joey, Joey. And I was sitting there like, bruh, what are you cheering for? You were just about to use the bathroom on my bed. And you talking about some Joey, Joey, Joey. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It is literally the crack of dawn. Pun intended. It is the crack of dawn and I'm sitting up here. He's washing his hands. So I'm like, okay, this is a good time for me to wipe his butt. I was wiping. And I was wiping, and I was wiping, and 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 wiping, wiping. He had like this much of a turd left in there. Y'all, a half a centimeter of turd equals 5 minutes of wiping. I'm sitting up in there wiping, and you know, and he washing his hand. And I'm sitting there and, you know, I'm having my quiet time later on in the day looking at my fingernails, hoping that that's actually dirt. And it ain't turd residue. Sometimes we take a little potty seat and we put it on the toilet and be like, okay, he can use the bathroom. He can sit on the toilet until something comes out. I don't know. But then if we do that, all of a sudden the water's running. Why are you washing your hands? What is you doing in the sink? I come in the bathroom, all I see is a little butt hanging over into the sink washing his hands, and he up in there got the nerve to be drinking water. You supposed to be on the potty. So I'm like, all right, so we just deal with that. So we take the little potty, like the literally porta potty. We take that and we put it in the living room, y'all. I don't like that, okay? Because I put it in the living room, right? And so he sits on that potty. So I'm like, okay, he get to be around the family. He sits on the potty and he takes what will be one poop session and he turns it into 4 quarters. So he sits down on the toilet and he pushes something out. He goes, ugh. And he gets up and he goes, Joey, 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 Joey. And so then I got to give him a piece of candy. And then he sits down and he pushed the other part of it out. And then we got to go, Joey, 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 Joey. And then again, Joey. And then again, Joey. Next thing you know, my living room is smelling like a rectum. Y'all, I felt like my living room just became, it smelled like an enema. Like, I just don't understand. And then we got in there to have the heat on because it's winter time. I don't know what else to do. And that's not even the times where he get out and he push a little bit of pee out. Just a little bit, enough to get a chill and a piece of candy. And then, so he walking around naked, and I'm just having anxiety. Like, this boy, I don't know what's in his crack. Ain't wiped it. Like, just don't sit on nothing. God forbid he just sit down on my couch and just slide off one good time. Now my couch got a big old skid mark on it. You know how they sit on the potty, they push a little bit out, and then they get up, and you just gonna let out the whole rest of it right in front of the TV. Like, bruh, what did I cheer for you for back when you was saying Joey? You gonna push a little bit out over here and then go do the rest over there. So the other day, he's sitting there eating dinner, and then he gets up all of a sudden, and I see him hitting one of the childbirth class numbers, acting like he pushing. Okay, now we in catch a turd mode. Alright, so we sit him on the potty and he pees. And I'm like, look, I know he just peed on the potty. We had to chill for him and do the whole whatever. But he didn't sit that turd back up there. It's going to have to come back down. Gravity said what goes up must come down. That turd going to have to come out one of these times or another. We send him to bed. The turd still ain't coming. I'm on edge. I'm making sure he ain't disappear. I'm looking for him. I'm trying to find him in corners and all over the house. Make sure he not alone. It never came out, y'all. So we send him to bed, and so he in there. He said, good night, mommy. Good night, daddy. Good night, David. Good night, PJ. And he keep telling everybody good night, good night, good night. And he's sitting there whining. And we finally get him to stop whining. And then everything gets quiet. And then there's actually asleep. So I'm like, oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's just a battle in itself. So I go in there like I do every night to check on them. And I walk in that room, y'all, and it smells like a turd cave. Like I walked up into a cave made out of turd with stalactites, stalagmites, whatever they call it. It was just felt like I was just walking through the valley of the shadow of death up in there. So I'm like, what is that smell? And I know what direction to look at. I look right at that little boy, and look, he had half of his crack was out in the bed. He had took his pamper off enough so that the turd was not on his butt. And I'm like, okay, Jesus. So I pick him off the bed. He's sleeping. He having him a silent night, have whole holy night with two turds in the bottom half of it. So I changed him, and he was so sweet, and he was like, good night, mommy. And I'm like, good night, Joey. I love you. Yes, I love you. I love you. And I said, you know what? In that moment, I just had to thank God, because with PJ, he had his moments where it's just like that air conditioner or that heat come on, and that smell of hot, fresh turd just start coming through the house. And you just like, what is that smell? Y'all, I would go in that room and I would find doo-doo from the window to the wall. You know the rest. Say, you know what? I thank you even in this moment. I never touched so much doo-doo in my life. In my whole life. If you're not ready to potty train your child, don't even worry about it. You wait until you're ready. It'll all come together, and they'll just understand what it is, no matter what you do or how much you try to teach them. It'll just all of a sudden happen. That happened to PJ. One day he just went to the bathroom and said bloop, and that was it. And I didn't know whether to be mad that I had spent all this time, all this money on candy, marshmallows, getting my carpet all peed up and all that kind of stuff, and then you just gonna sit on the potty and just go bloop. I was gonna give up, but then I'm like, look, I'm gonna be wiping your butt when you potty train and when you're not potty trained, because I ain't trying to have no nasty doodle drawers to be washing in my laundry. I ain't trying to have all that. No, I don't want that mixed up all in my stuff. So, moms, I'm in it with y'all. The struggle is real, but stay encouraged. I'll keep you updated with Joey. Ain't no telling. One day I'm just praying that it would just click, and I'm praying that this is just Oreos in my nails, okay? Love y'all, beloved mamas. I will see y'all soon. it come their blessings. Name them one by one. Got me wiping turds all day. I ain't never seen so many turds in my life. Got my home smell like a nursing home. Say no bedpan. Ain't got no bedpans around here. You better get your butt up and get on that potty. I got 2 kids in diapers. 2. And you want to let me know you poop after the fact.